to you. What's going on, beautiful people? It's a beautiful day. I'm going to talk about how a toxic body will create a toxic mind. And this may be something you didn't really think about too deeply, but let's get into it. Sometimes we may have negative thoughts, whether they be about somebody else. Somebody walks across, our way, and we're thinking, oh my gosh, look what they're wearing. Oh my gosh, they look a little out of it or whatnot. Whatever thoughts that you may have, you may be programmed to immediately judge somebody as soon as they come into your view. And then you may be thinking, oh, I'm just such a bad person. I don't know why I'm having these thoughts. Or you may have thoughts about yourself that are very negative, and you're like, oh my gosh, I guess I hate myself. I just always have such negative, depressing thoughts about myself and such judgmental thoughts about others. What's going on with me? And then you might identify yourself as this negative person. But what if I told you that your thinking, your thoughts, and even your actions and your intentions may be stemming from a toxic body? I'll start with food. The foods that you put inside of your body will create a certain environment, whether it is a healthy, healing, regenerative type of environment or a deathly, depressing, and destructive environment. And so your mind is directly connected to your body, especially your gut, okay, the universe within your gut. So if you're eating foods that are causing toxicity, they're clogging up, your bowels, and it's just causing you just like brain fog and just uncomfortability. Well, your mind is going to reflect your body and where you're at. So you may have these negative, low vibrational, depressing thoughts about yourself and others, but it may only be because of the environment you allow your body to be in. So your thoughts may not be you. It may just be a reaction or an outcome because of what you have allowed. And that also means that you can change who you are. You can change how you think about others and about yourself just by changing the foods that you put inside of your body, so that they're foods that are of life and not death, so that you have light codes and not death codes being, created within your body. And something else is parasites and worms. You may not think about this, but we deworm animals all the time, and we just think, oh, well, I'm a human. I don't get those types of worms. I don't need to be dewormed. Yeah, we need to deworm the cats and the dogs and everything else, but no, humans are fine. Humans are just as susceptible to getting worms as we are. Definitely if you're eating certain foods that come from an animal that is very susceptible to getting worms. And sometimes those worms can cause us to have certain cravings, and then we're thinking, oh, well, this must be my favorite thing because I'm always craving it. But really it's just the parasites or the worms' favorite thing, and it's just making you crave it so that it can get more of that specific type of food or whatever it may be. So worms and parasites are also something that can cause you to have a low vibrational or negative mindset about yourself and others and just the world and life in general. Another thing is energy. Although you don't eat energy, but you can invite energy. The energy, the people around you that, your circle, whether it's your job, maybe your job just creates a certain type of turbulent energy within you, or it just makes you feel like, depressed, or like I'm not doing what I love to do. And so that's causing you to have a type of low vibrational energy about you. affecting your mindset, affecting your judgment, affecting how you feel about yourself and others. And the energy that you allow, whether it be movies that you watch, whether it be songs that you listen to, whether it be the types of pictures you hang up in your house, just energy in general will also affect your mind and how you think. So here's another example of how sometimes you may not be your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. Your thoughts get created from the environment you create within your body, and then you attract certain thoughts that are like the vibration you're emitting. Another thing is medications. Medications can cause a toxic or very alkaline effect in the body, and too much of toxicity or too much of alkalinity are, you want to balance. So the medications that you take, and definitely if you take a lot of medications, even multivitamins, taking multivitamins for too long isn't that great either, because it causes, sooner or later, the body's just going to end up just saying, okay, it's just getting rid of all the vitamins you're putting in, because it's, first of all, the vitamins that you are supplementing are just that, supplements. They're not true vitamins. They're vitamins that have been artificially made a lot of the times. So vitamins and medications can also affect your thinking and how you go about your day, or how you plan out what your life, how you want your life to be. And down the road, if you've been having a toxic body and you started creating goals, especially long-term goals, and then you get into your 40s or your 50s, and then you start changing the way you eat, you're changing something, or you come to a midlife crisis about something, and then you start to create your body in a more, I don't want to say healthy, but just a more optimal environment for you. And then you come to a realization like, wow, all the goals I made, everything wasn't really what I wanted. You're probably being led by a toxic body, therefore creating a toxic mind, therefore creating not toxic goals, but just goals that may not be what you deeply desire, that will bring you the most happiness and fulfillment. And I also wrote down what you do, your daily activities, that can also affect your body and just how you operate, how you think. If what you do isn't aligned to what your desires, you're going to be miserable. You're going to be jealous about other people that may be doing what they love to do. You're going to create an environment that is toxic within yourself, therefore inviting toxic thoughts about yourself and others. So overall, this video is just about how your thoughts may not be yours truly, deeply. They just may be the thoughts that you're inviting because of the environment that you are allowing yourself to be in. So a toxic body creates a toxic mind. Let's create good environments for ourselves and everybody else around us. Let's create a good environment, a healthy environment, an authentic environment for ourselves. Detox, meditate, start eating life instead of death. If you're going to cook certain things, eat what you want to eat. But if you're trying to go along this journey of getting to a lighter type of eating style, don't cook things too much. Still allow for that life force energy to be within it. Or just eat a lot of vegetables and fruits and seeds and legumes, nuts, things that have a lot of life force that will help give you that light energy and that optimistic feeling, because eating death, a lot of the times you're going to have deadly thoughts. But that's it. If you resonated with this, give me a thumbs up, smash that like button, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Give me some more video recommendations that you would like to, hear or listen to, or whatever it may be. Let's talk, let's communicate. But I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.